everyone. So today I'm doing something a little bit different for a video. I'm not very happy and I just need to complain a little bit. So I am not really usually one that likes to complain about things, but I'm just a little peeved about my Fitbit. Can you see that there? Alright, so I've had this Fitbit for less than a year. I purchased it on August 17th, 2016, and it is, I mean, it's usable, but it is so, oh my god, I'm frustrated right now. See, I will start with the positives about this Fitbit. So it tracked my steps. I bought it because I wanted to track my steps, how many steps I got every day, and I wanted to track my sleep. That was very important to me as well. But, I mean, it definitely did what I wanted it to do. I'm not going to deny that. But then, so this started probably about a month ago with this Fitbit. I plugged it in one day, it was perfectly fine, and then my boyfriend unplugged it for me, and when he unplugged it, he noticed that there was a bubble in the band. Alright, so I didn't really like it very much that there was a bubble in it, but I couldn't really do anything about it. And then it just got worse and worse, and I'll show you, see this top part here, it all peeled off as well. But the bottom part, it was doing the same thing. It bubbled and it grew up to where the screen is. See, I'll show you. There's the display. And it just started to just come apart there. And I thought about gluing it back on, and then I looked underneath the band, and the plastic underneath was completely cracked. It had has a crack from here to here. So then I was afraid to glue it because I thought, okay, well, if I glue it, it's probably gonna get inside and it could wreck something. So I didn't want to do that. So I just kind of left it. And then last night, I was working away and all of a sudden the band bent all the way back. It just exposed the hole underneath. And then the part that was cracked, it cracked even further down again, and that whole part just fell right off, fell on the floor, and all the insides were all exposed. And so I took Scotch tape and I had to tape it up, and I would totally show everybody what it looks like underneath, but here at home I don't have any Scotch tape, so I'm gonna wear this to bed. Surprisingly, even though I have the Scotch tape over top of the tracking part, it still seems to be tracking steps just fine. When it happened, I had 3,700 steps, and now I have 9,560. So it's recording my steps just fine. It's been recording my heart rate just fine still. The display is perfect. It's not dimmer. There's nothing wrong with it. It's so weird. Even though all the insides were all exposed and it was all broken, I don't know, you guys. Like, see, I wouldn't be making a video to complain about this because I bought the Fitbit. I have enjoyed using it. My problem here is that I haven't even had this Fitbit for a year. I mean, if this happened after August 17th of this year, or like even 6 months after, that'd be fine. If I got a year and a half out of it, fine. But as a consumer, I feel like if I pay almost $200 for something, it should probably last a little more than a year. You know, it should last way more than a year. That's just what I feel. So I have not contacted customer service about this at all because I was looking up about reviews on how their customer service is. And I guess everybody has a different experience with customer service. But if you get a replacement, it's a refurbished one. I don't even know if the Charge HR is still being made, because I know that now they have the Charge HR 2, and you know, they have a bunch of newer ones, and that's fine. But the company themselves, they were fully aware of how the band would bubble, and I mean, I really hope that they fix that in their newer ones. But honestly, I don't even want a newer one. I mean, if I was gonna get one, I'd be interested in, like, you know, the Fitbit Blaze. It has that big touchscreen display. That one looks nice, but I'm scared to even buy another Fitbit at this point, because I don't want to spend my hard-earned money on a product that might not even last me a year and looks like this. Like it went through the war in like 11 months. You know, so I mean, I'm only making this video because it upset me, and I mean, I want to look on the bright side here. I got 11 months use of this. It tracked my steps accurately, it tracked my sleep accurately. It did exactly everything it was supposed to do. The display still works. Really nice. It tells me the time, it still tells me my heartbeat. It tells me everything. But look how ugly this thing is. So I mean, there's definitely a positive side here. It does what it's supposed to. I even lost weight using a Fitbit, because for a while I was tracking what I was eating, and it was telling me it tells you the amount of calories that you burn every day as well, which is really awesome. So you know how many calories you eat, and you know how many calories you burned. So that is great. I mean, it definitely does everything. And Fitbit is a very well-known company. And I just feel like, for how expensive their products are, they should definitely be better quality. As a consumer, that's what I feel. And so I'm just not very happy about this. And I don't even know if I want to contact customer service, because I am still within warranty. I don't know if I have my receipt. I think I do. I still have the original box and everything, so I might just have it in there. But honestly, I'm actually afraid to have another Fitbit. Like, if I want another fitness tracker, I might just switch to an entire company altogether. Like Garmin, my boyfriend has a Garmin and it's really good, but I know that there are other ones out there, and at this point, with this thing lasting me such a short amount of time, I'm feeling like I just want to get something else entirely. So just a little sad about this. And I mean, also, like, I have products that are super old and are still in really good condition, and I took good care of this thing. I washed it. You know, I washed it regularly. I wore it to work, and I wore it to bed every single day. I've been wearing it every day since I got it. So yeah, I know that there was gonna be some wear, but like, I couldn't not wear it to work, because work is where I take the most steps and stuff. So I needed it every day. I didn't expect that it was going to be in this bad of shape in less than a year. I mean, obviously there's going to be some wear and tear on it. I just did not expect that much. So I'm just going to use this as an example. I'm just going to throw this in here. But I have an iPod Classic that I received way back in 2008, and it's in perfect condition. It like doesn't have any scratches in the screen, and I used it so much. Like, it has had so much use, and it's still wonderful. So, like, what is the deal with this? I don't know. I'm just not happy, and I try to not complain and I try to not rant, but I feel like if any of you watching were thinking of buying a Fitbit, maybe just don't buy a Fitbit. That's like my advice. I don't know. And you know what? Like, maybe some of you watching have a Fitbit and maybe it's wonderful. And maybe you've had it for years and it still works great. I don't know. Maybe everyone's like gonna be different here, but personally, I would recommend not buying one. And I kind of wish I hadn't, but you know, at the same time, I did definitely get some good use out of it, but why can't it have lasted longer? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Have you had experiences with Fitbit that were less than ideal, or even tell me if you had a Fitbit and it's still amazing and in perfect condition. I don't know. But alright, that's all I'm gonna say for today, and my next video will definitely be a lot more positive than this, and it'll be a fun video for sure. I just really needed to vent about this thing. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like this video, comment, just let me know what you feel, and subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!